Good morning. It's a beautiful day, but it's our last day, and that's a sad day.
Squirrel saying goodbye to us.
Aww. So we are heading to Magic Kingdom this morning, and then Epcot. It is a gorgeous day. It's going to be pretty warm today. I think the high is supposed to be 87, which isn't too bad, but well, you think it's not too bad, but about 3 o'clock it feels pretty bad, the heat. But it's going to be a great day. No rain in the forecast. We have had amazing weather this trip.
Yeah.
We really have. I think it's the best weather we've ever had on a Disney trip. It's been anywhere from high 70s for the high to mid 80s for the high. And it's only rained twice for like 5 minutes the whole time that we were here, and that was in the same day. So you really can't beat it. Have to say bye to Beach Club. It was not a bad place to stay at all, but I definitely prefer Boardwalk. I'm glad we're staying there in April. So we're doing what we've done before. Anytime we're going to Magic Kingdom, we walk over to Boardwalk, take the bus over here, because the first time we tried to take the bus from Beach Club, there were hundreds of people trying to get to Magic Kingdom, and every bus from Yacht Club was coming full. So we didn't know when we were going to leave. So that's something we learned to do. We think it's due to the character breakfast that's over at Cape May Cafe over at Beach Club that causes the bus jam up, we're guessing. Plus now Boardwalk has a dedicated bus. They don't share with Swan and Dolphin anymore. At least not when we've been on it. I don't know if that's a fluke, but so that makes it really quick. So it's worth a 5-minute walk across the bridge to take the bus from here. I was hoping to make the morning show this morning, but I don't think I got going quite quick enough. We just got to Magic Kingdom, and it is beautiful. There goes the monorail. Got the train station. Sadly, the train has actually closed this trip, which is a big bummer. Love the train, but we'll see it in April. Final day at Magic Kingdom. What are you looking forward to today?
I guess last ride on People Mover.
Yeah, that's our usual last ride. We don't always manage to do it, but it probably will be today. All right, there's the castle. Last day coming in, seeing the castle. Okay, I'll be the first one to admit, I actually laughed about the people laying on that grass. I thought it was funny, and then we did it the night of Hallowishes that we were here for the Halloween party, and it's actually very comfortable, and because it's not real grass, it doesn't itch or have bugs in it, so I actually really like it. I mean, I don't think I'd lay down right in the middle of the day on it, but when you're waiting on fireworks or something, it's a nice spot. During the Halloween party, they don't have fast passes, so we were able to walk into the fast pass area and wait. It was nice. It's probably been there forever, but I've never noticed this like sea serpent guy right here. I hope it shows up because of the sun. Beautiful view of the castle. Minus, Brian just pointed out, there are some scrims still, but it's still pretty nice. You can see the lights too for the wishes. There we got it covered in lights. Alright, first ride of the day. Our plans changed a little. Is Big Thunder Mountain. There's only a 5-minute wait. Because they opened the park early, some of the rides already had longer waits than we expected. I don't know what time they opened today, but it was way before 9, because we actually got here a little before 9. Are you ready for the wildest ride in the wilderness?
This is the most painful ride in the wilderness.
Great view of the castle! Wasn't as painful as the last time we were in the back car, but you sounded like it was for you.
It hurts.
Sorry. I have fun.
It's continually banging my knees.
Oh, that would hurt. It has a platter of pins. Haven't seen that before. So here we are at Haunted Mansion. Yay! There's still really no wait. I once again wasted fast passes scheduling them early, and I know that that's a waste, but we want to move to Epcot around midday today, so I went ahead and made them at 9, 10, and 11 just so we could hop parks. I think that's one of my biggest gripes about Fast Pass Plus. I don't hate it, but I wish you could make like a couple here and then one at Epcot or something. I wish you didn't have to make all three in one park. We're invisible. We don't exist. Probably we both can agree is fun. Dwarfs Mine Train. Love it.
Sizzle my head.
You feel your head sizzling?
Yeah. Well, Jazz, I'll take there.
I'll take. Alright, that was super fun. It's not my favorite ride, but it's up there. I know a lot of people complain about the shortness, and yeah, it's short, but it's a really well-made ride. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's fun. I mean, Brian is like a thrill ride nut, but yet he finds it fun. It's a good ride. And up we go! So we are heading into, I guess, Prince Eric's castle. Ride the Little Mermaid under the sea. So our next ride for Fast Pass is Space Mountain. So we're gonna walk that sort of back way over there, but we want to pop into the, I can't remember what it's called, Big Top Treats, or did they change the name? I don't know, I guess I'll find out. Because I haven't been in since they redid this area. Look at all these really beautiful Halloween themed treats. Those look tasty. Alright, so we're at the beginning of this trail that sort of bypasses the main crowds to head over to Space Mountain. Time for Space Mountain.
Space shuttle. This is flight safety.
Okay, that was way rougher than any time I ever remember this ride. Wow. We usually don't ride on that side of Space Mountain, so I don't know if that's why it was so rough, but wow, that was a rough ride. So we're heading over to Cosmic Rays for lunch, trying to beat the crowds. I mean, it's actually, I think it opens at 10:30, which is funny, but it's after 11 now, just hoping to beat the mad rush at like noon. I am at bay number 2, and I do have to say, ordering gluten-free has gotten better. They now are handing a menu to choose from, and you don't have to wait at least for a supervisor to take your order. You still have to wait for a supervisor to make your order, but it does seem to have sped things up a bit, so that's good. I am so happy the clouds came out, and hopefully it won't rain because this feels so much better than earlier. It's not so blistering hot. Perfect weather right now.
Pirates.
The line out front, it said 30-minute wait, but I've never seen that long on the line. I don't think ever.
Oh, outside, yeah.
That was crazy. Like, the whole queue outside was full, too.
Did you see that?
Time for Carousel of Progress. Always fun. It's warm, but it's a nice day. Last day, sad. That's our last ride over there. After this, we're gonna ride People Mover.
It's really crowded.
It's really crowded today. This is the most crowded I've seen it. This wasn't the most recommended park on the crowd calendar though at all. I just picked it because it's our last day and I wanted to do Magic Kingdom again. Well, this is a sad end to the trip. My favorite ride and our final ride. The line is way back there somewhere. So we're skipping it and going to Epcot. Oh, that's sad. Bye, People Mover. Right, it is a final wave goodbye to the castle. Bye, castle. Bye, Main Street. Brian's smiling. I'm sad. This is the most crowded I've seen it since we've been here. Actually, it's the most crowded of any park since we've been here. All right, here we are at the last day of our trip at Food and Wine, but we may not be having any food or beverage because we saw the lines coming in on the monorail are insane already. Say goodbye to Food and Wine, Mickey. Bye, Mickey.
Brian's saying goodbye to Mickey.
Because we're leaving. Really nice view of World Showcase up here, and even though I wasn't generally impressed with the dessert party enough to pay separately. I mean, it was a nice perk, but I wouldn't pay separate for it. This is the best view of Illuminations because we usually watch it from over sort of between Morocco and France because there's usually no crowds over there. But this is a much better vantage point. I could actually see all the effects and everything. It was a lot more spectacular from this vantage point. So since it's the last day, we're going to do a wrap-up of what we thought of the Food and Wine Premium Package. So you want to give us your opinion?
Highly recommend it.
Yes.
Definitely do it again when we come back next year.
Yes.
I mean, we met so many people, both guests and the cast members. They're just so nice and a pleasure to talk to.
Yes.
I can't really describe just how nice it is to just sit down. You don't have a bunch of people all over you and they go get the food and bring it back to you. It's no, pushing and shoving.
Yeah, I have to agree with everything Brian said. The cast members that work this event are just phenomenal. I mean, really, they basically wait on you hand and foot, but they don't make you feel bad about that. Like, they make you feel like they're there to take care of you, and it was so worth not being in the masses. Sometimes the lines weren't bad, but it was still nice to have a place to sit in the quiet. That's what was nice. Even if the lines weren't long, we still saw people eating on trash cans, holding their food, standing up, trying to balance it. Like, not enough space as usual for Food and Wine. And we always had dedicated places with minimum a table and usually somewhere to sit, unless the area was kind of fuller than usual. So.
And every area had umbrellas because we were wondering that ourselves. But yeah, every one of them had umbrellas, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't always find shade if the sun was at a bad angle. Sometimes the umbrellas weren't really providing shade, but they did have umbrellas. And then the other perks we've mentioned are a collector pin, a collector magic band. They're both limited edition. A wine glass, special edition wine glass for the Food and Wine. A bottle of wine. The dessert Illuminations dessert party seminar. And a food or beverage seminar. So I think I would pay for it just for the private seating areas during Food and Wine. And when you add all the and 4 food or beverage entitlements. Yes. Yeah. You add all the other stuff, to me it's totally worth it. I would only do it if we're going to be here Monday through Thursday though. I think you do need to be here the 4 days to get the most out of it. Yeah. But and it's only Monday through Thursdays, it's not on the weekends, but totally worth it. So there you go. That's our review. So here's a weekend Food and Wine line. They're really, really long. So most likely we wouldn't even be getting anything today, but it's still nice to walk through Epcot one last time on our last day. This is both Brian and I's favorite park now. Magic Kingdom used to be mine and I still love it, but I just enjoy spending the bulk of my time at Epcot. It's more relaxing. I'll be getting a margarita today. Look at that line. It goes all the way back to Norway. The South Korea line is right here. All the way back to the entrance to China. Nice view of the ball. Last look at the World Showcase. We made almost a full round today and did absolutely nothing because the lines are so long, but it was still fun to see it one more time. Made me appreciate the premium package even more, seeing all the chaos. But it was a wonderful time. The day's not over. We're still going to do some other stuff, but last park for today. Bye, Epcot.
Bye, Disney World.
Yeah, bye, Disney World. We'll be back in 181 days from today. Well, I had a reminder set up to make dining reservations, but we decided not to do any in April because we had 2 this time and we didn't even really need them because of Food and Wine and April's Flower and Garden, so I just assumed not have any, so I'm not even going to make any this time. But it's still nice knowing it's 180 days away. That's not too far. Alright, this is the saddest sight right here, is loading up the car. We're not leaving till the wee hours of the morning, but we bring the bulk of our luggage out the night before. So this is the end of a wonderful vacation. Had a great time. This has actually been our best Disney trip ever, I think.
Hardest for Carmen to say goodbye to.
Yes, it was so much fun. Such a good time. So thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoy it. If you did, subscribe below, please. Thanks. Bye.
We'll be back in
April. Yep.
Yeah,
Bye,
trip, April.
Disney.
Bye.
Beautiful evening.